Joining me today is Michael from the Department of Trade Consumer Protection, and he's back to talk about phishing. How you doing, sir?
I am doing great, Jeremy. Thanks.
So do you use a bait caster or do you no? Okay, fine. It's not that phishing. He has the cabin in the background, so I just was gonna go for it, but no, we're talking about a new Facebook phishing scam that's out there. This is interesting. Reading through this one, it's got me thinking, did I actually see this one in person? So tell us what you're finding.
Yeah, it's a bit of a twist. We've all seen different variations of Facebook scams, and this one was a new one that really blew up in the past couple months. And so what's happening are scammers are sending a message, typically directly through the platform that they're in, most often Facebook, but of course Meta owns a couple other ones. And what they're doing is saying, hey, your account's been hacked or disabled or shut down. And in order to fix it, click on this link. And it looks very reliable. Of course, it's being sent directly. It seems like it's actually coming from Facebook security. And so a lot of users are clicking on that link. And to add complexity to this scam, the page that they're taken to very closely mimics the true Facebook support page. So if any user has actually ever been on the support page, they're led to believe they're really on it. And then, of course, at that point, then the scammers are asking for user information, logon passwords to verify who you are, to try and re-enable it or so on. And of course, they're really just stealing all your info.
And that's the bottom line is it's one of those, thinking that you're being helped, but really you're being taken. So how do we spot these? What could be some red flags here that could say, yeah, this is not legit?
Yeah, the first thing I would say is to make sure you don't just think it's isolated to Facebook. This is seen on all of the Meta platforms, including Instagram, WhatsApp. Within Facebook, you're seeing it on Marketplace, within their groups. Marketplace is tremendously popular, so they're trying to, if you shut down that, sometimes you're shutting down an entire business. So it can come in any of these variations. And what you want to do is first, when you don't click on the link, Facebook's not going to DM you. They're not going to text you. They're most likely going to reach out through the email account that you set up. So be wary of that. And if you get any of those messages and you think it might be legitimate or you are having issues with your account, just kind of hover over the link that they're asking you to click on. Most browsers will show you what the real web address is that you're going to. Now, of course, that can also kind of be spoofed. So you really got to pay attention to each character in the letters to see where it's going. And then if it does happen and you get there and you're not quite so sure, reach out to Facebook directly. Don't necessarily follow the link, but if you're getting that text, Facebook has an actual page and an account where you can initiate that contact to them and say, hey, is this true or not?
Yeah, and it's taking those not you can say maybe they're simple steps, maybe they're but you got to be definitely alert to that this might be a scam, or and in every circumstance to me now, anything that I'm even called to question on social media that is saying there's an issue or this or that, I automatically am just there with this is a scam, and I'm going to do more research. But if people want to learn more about these scams and how to report them, because that is going to help you guys do and find out more information, how would you, or where should they go, and how should they report this if they're going to fill out a form for you guys?
Sure. So we encourage everyone to go to our website, which is datcp.wi.gov. And on that page, our consumer protection page, you can find more information on exactly what I'm talking about, some more in-depth tips on how to protect yourself, and also how to file a complaint on this very thing. Either it's for whether you want it to be just to let us know, to follow up so we can catalog it, or if you want us to look at it a little bit deeper and give you a call back.
That would work really good. And these phishing attempts, like you said, they're all over the place. It's more than just the social media entity things. I mean, you probably get these things through email, text, and everything, and they all basically boil down to the same thing of getting data. So if somebody thinks they've given out some information or realize that it's a scam, where do you say they start? Or where would you tell them to start to get some clarity on, oh my God, what did I just do?
Yeah, to your point, these come if there's any way that you can be contacted, whether it's mail, email, carrier pigeon, any way, a scammer is going to find a way to exploit that. So what I would encourage everyone is to visit the website I just mentioned, datcp.wy.gov. On that page, we have a lot of identity theft resources that lay out step by step, one, how to identify if you think you've been a victim, and if you have, some things you can do right away. And then afterwards, once you have that information on how to file a complaint with us to let us know what happened, and we can try and help you out. If you don't have the access right away and you just want to talk to someone to get some immediate tips, you can give us a call. Our hotline is 1-800-422-7128, and we'll talk you through those same steps and get you pointed where you need to go.
Final question for you, and it's a tough one, but would you tell people in general that we've got to be more suspicious of these things? We gotta have our guard up 24/7. What at the end of the day, if you're just like, I don't, just like there's nowhere you can escape this. So how do you get so you get the spider tingling things going to know that this is wrong?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I'm always cautious to try and make it seem like every single contact from every single person is a scam, and kind of permeate this negative cloud that seems to surround everything. But to your point, it is getting harder and harder to differentiate what's legitimate and what's fake, and it's even harder for the businesses too. Because they try and as soon as they think they have a workaround to really get in contact with you because they do need something from you, someone's going to exploit that. So the best tip I can give is if you any of these contacts from someone, turn around and reinitiate the contact outside that was a text, email, phone call to the original source that you do want to find out if it's legitimate. Don't follow the path that they're leading you down. Create the path yourself.
Great information, Michael. Appreciate your time, sir. And we'll check in, and hopefully we'll talk about some good tips on, again, keeping everybody safe. And that's what it's about.